and you're listening, say hello in the chat. I'm going to keep looking down so I can read the comments on my phone. I can't read them anywhere else. So let me know how your day's going so far. I'm gonna give it a second for people to get on. I'll give you the opportunity to tag your new distributors. Tell me in the chat what you're going for. What's your goal? What are you looking to do this month? I was just saying, I don't know if anyone caught it. I don't know if anyone was on, but so proud of you guys for just the push on the 30-day drop. Are you guys loving this? Like, I hope the Zoom last night gave you value. And I hope that, I mean, I'm seeing so many people sell it, and what a great pack. So really excited for that. If you guys are new, put the word new in the chat. If you've enrolled in the last 3 months or so, make sure you're sharing this with your new distributors or somebody that maybe just hasn't got started yet, feeling a little overwhelmed on what to do. If you're new, my name is Jackie. If you're in this page, it's because you're within our organization somewhere. So I'm just somebody that's here to help you alongside whoever brought you in. We've had a lot of success in the 7 years that we've done this. And I got to put this on Do Not Disturb because my ADD is going to go crazy. But I actually started this 7 years ago with no experience. I had like 100 friends on Facebook. I did not think I could be successful at this, but I really did spend a lot of time figuring out how can I build this business and get results on social media. And I think that if you don't know what to do, it can feel very overwhelming. So I'm going to share my screen with you today. I hope you have a pen and paper, and let me know if you're ready for me to go through some of this, okay? So first thing that I'll recommend before I share my screen is that you make sure you are plugged into the right resources, okay? So there's a couple resources I'm going to give you. Number one, the It Works app. Make sure you're downloaded and you're going through the Learn section, because you're going to learn a lot when you go through that, okay? Obviously, the Diamond Tribe. You'll see us come through and do trainings in here, which will help you a lot. We have a lot of great leaders that share their trainings in here. So this is a great resource. And then the Road to VIP is our corporate page, and it has amazing training as well. And so I really believe that if you plugged in enough to those 3 spots, you could truly learn everything that you need to do in this business. But what I am going to focus this on right now is like what to do when you're new. Okay, so share this out in your chats, what to do if you're new. Now, it's very easy to get overcomplicated and, you know, think like, what do I do? Okay, I want to explain to you your first goal, and then I'm going to actually show you on my screen what I did to come in and get, you know, my first couple customers, what I did consistently, and how simple it was, okay? So when you come into this business, your goal is to make money. We want to have you making money right out the gate. We have the best quick start program in the industry of network marketing, meaning that when you come in, you have a 3-month period where you can earn unlimited bonuses that are very simple to earn, and they're stackable. And it gives you this opportunity to like earn an amazing income on top of all the other amazing income that you're earning regardless. Okay. So the only goal of this is customers and distributors. Like forever in our business, we do what we do to attract customers and distributors, people that want to try the products, people that want to make money. So let me give you a little screen share. We're going to go through this together. And if you guys have questions, make sure you throw it in the chat. So I'm going to give you the mindset behind how I think, what I did, and all of the things, okay? So number one, I looked at my Facebook page, right? So the question becomes, well, you know, what, like where am I working my business? When I joined, it was on Facebook, but there's also Instagram, there's also TikTok. Now you might be somebody that's like, hey, my Facebook is really small, but my TikTok is big, or whatever. Like I find that Instagram and Facebook will be very similar, but if you had to start with one, I would truly say start with Facebook, and we'll show you how to grow Facebook. And what you'll find is what you do on Facebook is easily translatable over to Instagram. And then, you know, TikTok is kind of similar in some ways, but we're going to talk Facebook today. So first thing that I would do if I was brand new is I would take a look at my Facebook page, okay? And I'm going to walk you through a couple things that have a really big part of the success you're going to find in this business. Number one, I mean, this is my page. You'll see that it's Jackie Deering. It's my name. I have a crisp, clear photo of me. And, you know, my cover photo is like, you can see this is me, right? Maybe it's your family. You know, before I've had, views of the beach, whatever. But I want you to make sure that your profile picture is you or your family. Somebody can look at this and say, this is a real person, and that you have this like on your page. Okay. Now, as you scroll down, you're going to see that I just have my bio. It doesn't say anything about the business. I don't say anything about working from home. Like, I want my page to look like a clean storefront, because really what your social media account will become is like not your storefront advertising, platform for It Works, because that's not what you want to do here. But it's going to be the place where people get to know you and get to see what you're doing. And you want to have it look crisp and clean. Okay. So that's step one. Number two, when we go down Facebook, this is going to be your basically open for business sign. So I'm going to give you the mindset that I had when I came into this business. When I post on my page, this was going to be where people could see what I was doing. Now, I don't want to have all my posts be It Works products, It Works everything, because people like don't want to just feel sold to all day, every day. People want to see you, right? But what I did is I was like, okay, if I can start posting on social media, every time I'm posting, I'm catching new people's attention. Like, I'll give you an example. When I click on my newsfeed to go down my Facebook newsfeed, you're going to see things in order of like relevancy of what Facebook thinks you want to see. So 3 hours ago, there's a post from this person. 7 minutes ago, there's a post from this person. 4 days ago, there's a post from this person. So what you'll see is it's not in order. So one of the things that people do when they come in, they're like, man, I feel like, nobody's liking my stuff. I feel like nobody's seeing my stuff. Well, it does require you to be consistent in what you post, especially when you start a business. Like, let people get to see that you are doing something. Let them see your page. And so I'll give you the formula of how I would be posting as a brand new distributor. I would be focused on posting 3 different things. And guys, do me a favor. I want you to share this out to your groups, and I want you to tag some people in this, okay? And if this is giving you value, you can put a fire emoji so I know that I'm hitting home with someone. That's what we need, okay? So I look at what I post as I want to do 3 different things. I want to post some posts that will attract people to our products. If I don't post about the products, they're never going to know I have the products, right? The second thing is I want to eventually start posting things that will attract people to want to learn about the business. But then thirdly, I want to be relatable. I want my page to be a page where somebody connects to. And you don't have to be an influencer for this. Like, it can be at any point of your life that you're at. Like, I remember starting this business. I was, a new mom. I was watching Mike work on the railway, and I was like sharing the journey of being a new mom. I wasn't a blogger. I'm the furthest thing from that. I showed up authentically as I am. But the key was I was consistent in my posting. I didn't care if I was getting likes and comments because I only had 100 Facebook friends. I didn't care about any of that. I just looked at my posting, and if this is making sense, put yes in the chat. I looked at my posting as me physically opening my business every day. You need to put yourself out there in front of people. You need to be willing to have your stuff go across their page. And so posting is like very important. I would be posting 3 times a day, like kind of a morning, noon, and night sort of thing. You don't have to flow in exactly that. But again, like, I truly don't think, like, would I say go post 20 times a day? No, but I post very often because, you guys, the name of the game is exposure here. I wasn't just not posting and then messaging people to like join my business. I wanted them to see what I was doing. I wanted to see them open up my store. So I'm going to take you back I'm going to take you back to my posts from 2017 when I started. Okay. I'm going to give you some examples of exactly what I did, because I want you guys to see exactly how I was posting in 2017 when I started. So not the best, obviously, but you'll see that. I wonder if I can just search my own post, Jackie Deering, not even just about the cleanse. Posts, date posted 2017, posts from me. So guys, here is literally how I posted when I started this business and I had 100 Facebook friends. These were our greens back in the day. Wow, that's a lot of ingredients. Look at this. Look at that packaging. Look how far we've come. You'll see that I got 6 likes. I didn't care. Okay. This was something funny that happened on a Zoom. I posted it. That's my life. Here's the cleanse. Look at 7 people liked it. That's my life. I was going live, letting people see that I, what was I going live about? I don't know. Here I'm talking about the wraps every day. Here I'm opening the mail. I treated my business like a business. Okay. I'm pregnant. Look at that. So I was 20 weeks pregnant. I'm sharing, like, you can see I'm talking about the business. Like, this is what I was posting about. Oh my gosh, this is when we announced that. Oh my gosh, am I gonna cry? Maybe. But like, you can see this is just how I'm posting. I posted every single day. It wasn't perfect, right? This is like, I remember I would have been in this for just a few months. Thanks to It Works for picking up the tabs on these steaks. Was that me saying I was making $1 million? No, it was saying like, wow, like I just like bought steaks because of this business. Like, I'm grateful for that. Here's me sharing Mason. Like, I just love you. Like, like, look at this. Like, I'm going to start crying. There's Renee. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm sharing my life. Okay. So now if you look at my page, all right, if you look at my page now, what do you see? Okay. Don't overcomplicate this. I'm sharing my life. I'm sharing the products. Look at this. I signed a customer today from this. There's only 3 likes. I don't care. I'm, doing reels, but I'm posting. So if I was a new distributor, I would be posting about these products, right? You guys, I'll give you a tip. If you're like, Jackie, I want to post about the cleanse, but I don't know what to say. Do you know that you can search Jackie Deering cleanse? You could search a keyword, click posts, and anytime I said the word cleanse, it's going to bring up a picture. Go take one of these posts. Maybe you're like, oh, you know what? I really want to talk about the gummies. This really like hits home for me. Go search, like you can literally search that in your Facebook, click posts, and then it'll say posts from, and then you could type in Jackie Deering, and this will all come up. Go take my posts, go try them out. But as a new distributor, you have to be willing to open your business. If you post once and then you don't post again, you can't wonder why people aren't like taking your business seriously. I will give you advice. Do not care about what people say. Don't care about the likes and comments, and just be willing to be consistent. Okay. If you're listening, put consistent in the chat. Okay. Put the word consistent in the chat if you're here and you're in. Okay. You guys will see in 2018, how am I posting? You guys, I'm sharing the cleanse. Look at that. I'm sharing that I signed a distributor. I'm, look at, I mean, I was just giving her, like, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just talking about my life. Like, I'm talking a lot about the cleanse. I'm talking a lot about, all these things. Like, I'm just being consistent. I was allowing people to watch what I was doing, even if they weren't buying from me, even if they weren't, like joining. Okay. Yes. And you know what? I saw what Laurel said. Laurel, like, I went through the same thing. People would comment the rudest stuff on my page, and like, it's like, yeah, it sucks, but I just deleted them. Like, if you're gonna be rude like that, I don't care. Okay, look at, like, this is me and Mike won $1,900 on a slot machine. I shared this. I'm not just sharing the products or the business. I'm not just sharing the, I'm sharing my life, right? I'm sharing what I'm doing. I'm sharing, like, there's nothing with my dad. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing this all. Okay, there's Mason. So posting is going to let people know that you're open for business. Now, again, use posts from our posting group, use posts from our pages, take our stuff. Okay. Now, the second thing that I would recommend doing as a brand new distributor, okay, is I'm going to talk about growing our network. So when I came into this business, I had 100 Facebook friends. And so I knew, like, okay, I can post and I could be the best poster in the world. But if I'm not growing the eyes looking at my page, I'm going to run into a setback. And that setback is going to be they're either going to buy from me, or they're not going to buy from me, or they're not going to be ready to buy from me. So one of the biggest focus that we had as a team, that I feel maybe we've kind of lost, is the importance of growing your network every single day. What happens as you do this is when you grow your network, meaning add friends, which I'll show you how to do. Now they, some accept your friend request, and now they're watching your posting. So it's like, I don't add people as a friend and then say, hey, by the way, I just do this business. Did you want to buy my products? No, no, no. I grew my network with intentional people. I'm going to give you some examples. And then my mindset was, I'm going to be so consistent with what I do and every single day that I'm going to let people just watch me. Okay. So then I'll give you the third part. But if this makes sense so far, put yes. Okay. So how did I grow my network? Write these tips down. The first thing I did was I got into Facebook groups that had of common interest with me or things that were going on in my life. So at the time, I was a brand new mom. I was also a server and a bartender. I had a Shar-Pei dog. So tell me some things about you in the chat, like just random things. Like Mike worked for the railway. So I just got into groups around that. Okay. So I would recommend finding like 5 to 10 groups that you'll be very consistent with and literally write them down so you remember them. And what I would do is go in here for 5 minutes a day. Guys, this is a very quick task. Like this could be something that you get into your groups. But then once you have the groups, this will be a 5-minute task for you. So I thought about, I was a bartender and a server. So what's my mindset behind this? I at the time was a bartender and a server who joined a network marketing company because I didn't want to serve at nights anymore. And I knew that like I couldn't be the last mom or whatever that didn't want to work a second job to make money. So I would never go in this group and say, hello, I noticed that you're also a server. I wonder if you feel like I do and want to join my business. No, I go in here, I spend 5 minutes, I interact in this group. My late dog reads sound already. I go in this group and I interact based on the group, and it's genuine because it actually has a connection to me, right? Like I actually am interested in this because this is something in my life. So for example, when I search my name in this group, this is what comes up. I had shared some of this stuff in this group. When you are trying to hold your tear back, but somebody comes up, being a server with feelings, when you try to hold tears back, but somebody comes and rubs on your back and says, it's okay. All right, that's still funny. Like, would you? Okay, feet loaf. That's disgusting. Whoever created that deserves to just not even be here. Okay, but this is how I would interact in these groups. Okay, so what do I do once I'm in the groups? So how do I spend 5 minutes of my time here? Maybe it's I find a funny picture and I post it. Maybe I just go through and I like and I comment on things. I mean, like, oh, this sucks. Somebody didn't get tipped, right? I'm just interacting. I'm literally spending 5 minutes. This is how quick I do it. I'm not like thinking about it. Okay, this person's trying to like, okay, see this? Don't do this. Do not do this. Do not do this. All right. But I'm coming through and I'm commenting on these things. Now, let me give you another example, right? So bartending and server was one of them. Let me give you another one that I was a part of. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see what we're doing. Nah, 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 nah. All right, what about, let me find like an actual niche one that I've done here. See, and you'll see that over time, like my groups have truly changed. Cause like when I was living in Mexico for a year, I was in a bunch of the Cabo groups because that's like literally what I did, you know? Okay, let's say, let me find some of these. This is like a lot. I'm in a lot of groups. Let's say, all right. Well, I remember I used to always want to grow my network in Texas. And so I don't know if I would have written anything in here, but I used to just think of location, like, okay, how can I get into like a Texas market? Okay, so I haven't posted anything in here, but maybe I come through and I like and I comment, ew, that's disgusting. And then all I do is maybe I just go through the members, click the members of the group. This is a small Texas moms group. And I just literally added them as a friend. Some of them won't let you. That's their settings. Okay. Honestly, I don't like, you know, before I feel like back in the day you could do more. you might just need to go through and find the ones that you can, you know what I mean? Like, go through. Some of them are going to let you, some of them won't. Don't do a million at once. You know, this is a 5-minute task for you. This is like something that you could just do while waiting in the lineup. Okay. And you know what I think is what it is for mine is I think I'm at the max friend request. And so that's why sometimes it gives me a hard time. But you can see that over time, doing this in different amount of groups, like this is how I grew my network. And then if someone said, who are you? How do we know each other? I'm not like, oh, I'm just trying to, no, I literally just moved on because there was people that would add me back. Okay. Now, here is another thing that I like to do that I'll just kind of show you really quickly. Okay. I'll show you an example of what I did. So I used to be in crock pot groups because I used to like cooking with the crock pot because it was easy and I was busy and I was working and I was doing the business. Okay. So I'm going to find you a post that maybe was like a crock pot or an interactive post or something. Why can't I find my crock pot post? Or like, let me think of like, okay, I'll just show you an example. Okay, I used to have a Shar-Pei dog. So I was in obviously Shar-Pei mom groups. Okay. So let's say, for example, I'm just thinking this off the top of my head. Let's say this is the post that I have. Okay. So maybe like, let's say if it's a crock pot recipe, maybe I find a crock pot recipe that I don't even make it. It's one that I get off Pinterest or I get it off somewhere. I would post it to my page. So I would take the post, put it on my page, and then I would do things like this. Share. I would click share to a group, and I will search for my Shar-Pei groups. Right. And then I would just be like, one of the best dogs. Love this breed. She was my baby. She passed away when she was 4. She's a super sick dog, bad breeder. Anyways, that was a whole other thing if you guys were around for that. But now I'm posting this in this page, right? And so I would do that with server memes. I would do that with recipes. And so like I'm posting it on my page and then I'm sharing it to groups. So I'm in the groups, I'm adding people from the groups that have similar relation, right? And then I'm sharing content that is now like, you know, it's like creating this circle. So I'm growing my network. So if this makes sense, put yes in the chat. Now, another thing that you could do to grow your network, I used to think of like stores or things, brands that I liked, and I would literally follow people that were interacting with that brand. So let me give you an example. Okay, so I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. Let me think about like my mind would go like, okay, my target market's women. Maybe there's a boutique that I like shopping at. Maybe someone give me the name of a boutique. I always do one in Texas and I feel bad because it's always the one I use. Okay. Red Dress Boutique. I've bought lots of clothes from there. I swear, I feel like I've brought them a lot of business because I talk about them too. So I find Red Dress. Okay. I like the brand. I'm like pretty safe to say the other people that are interacting with this brand will like the brand. You guys, I literally just go like that, add, whatever, got one of them. You know what I mean? Go through this. I just add people. Now, how does posting come into with this? Because now they're going to come look at my page and they're gonna be like, who's Jackie? And if they came to my page and Jackie was just, it works, they're going to be like, no. If I had It Works Boss Babe here, no. If I had shop my website for a coupon, probably not. But when they come down and they're like, oh, they look happy enough. Okay, it's the same person. Jackie got a nice little bio. Okay, she's posting these crazy reels. Okay. All right, there's a product. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, there she is again. There she is again. There she is again. Okay, there she is. Now she's there. Now she's out here, you know, doing these things, right? People are then like, I see her. There, some people will add me back. Some people won't. But it's the time, it's the over time effect that gives you the most credibility, right? Because they're scrolling down and they're like, this is obviously a real person. That's why it's so important to share who you are and less just about the product and the business. Because when you continuously post, and it's this like the first part of the traction, right? You're posting, you're sharing, you're giving value, you're talking about the products, you're dripping them in, but you're showing you. You're talking about the things that are in your life, like having a Shar-Pei dog or being a server or having a fiance that drove trains. And now you're growing your network intentionally with those people. It starts this like magic, like it's just you start getting more eyes on your post, and it's just like the built up of that business. Now, the third part to this, and if you're learning something from this, guys, I want you to put a number 1 in the chat. The last thing that I'll say is posting is not asking, okay? You will get to a point in your business once you've built your network enough that when you post something like this, you will get 148 comments because I've already done the work. Like, I mean, you can see I have 4,800 friends. I started with 100 and I have 18,000 followers only really because of this last week and how my reels have gone. But I can now do the work and get people to comment. But posting is not asking. Posting is part 1 of the project. Yes, once you post, you'll get comments as you stay consistent. But when I started this business and my goal was to get my first 4 customers, just like that's your goal to get your first 4 customers and earn this bonus, right? I knew that I had to message people. So how would I message people as a new distributor right now? Number 1, I would send out my hundreds list. You guys, it's literally so scary. I understand that, to message people. Tell me if you're scared to message people in the chat. Why are we scared to message people? Well, for me, it was the fear of rejection. It was the fear of like not knowing, like, what if I don't know what to say? It was all these things. When I started messaging, I just had the mindset of, I don't care what comes from this. I'm literally looking to plant a seed. I don't care if they say yes. I don't care if they say no. And you shouldn't either. You might have someone join on the spot. You might not. Okay. So what would I do? And what did I do if I was brand new coming into this? I would literally go to my page, click my friends list. I'd go to my friends. You can go to, recently added friends, which I would go to my friends and I would literally just start messaging people. What would I say? Okay, so if I was looking for people to try the products, my message might say, hey, this is so crazy, but I just started a business. I'm looking for people to try one of our clinically proven packs. It's incredible. With no pressure, but can I send you the info? Then maybe they say, yeah, okay, great. We have a pack right now that focuses on gut health, weight loss, like helping lower cortisol levels and help with stress, or we have a beauty package. Do any of these catch your eye, right? Like I'm really focusing on the 30-day drop. Okay, now we're just like starting to have that conversation, which you can work through with your sponsor and have them help you do that. But I just started reaching out to people. And guys, I can't tell you how many people said no to me that eventually just continued to watch me and eventually bought. But it was frustrating at the beginning. But if I had stopped posting, those people would have never like built that trust in what I was doing to eventually join me. Does this make sense? And you guys, you'll have some people that just say no and they never buy from you. And that's okay. Like I have so many friends that don't do this business and would never do this business. But I'm not waiting to convince them. I'm going to go find the other 8 billion people on the planet. Okay. So you could start messaging. Now, another thing that I did is when I started posting and I started getting more interaction, I started messaging the people that liked my stuff. And I'll show you how I did it. Okay. So let me use this one from this morning. I've got, okay, you guys are all in the business. So thank you for the support. Love that for us. Okay. Let me find a post. I'll just show you like a business post. Okay. Let me find, I hate doing it on here because I can't really see the things. Okay, let me find like okay, here's perfect. Okay, so I posted this about the gummies. And guys, go steal any of my posts anytime, truly, okay? I got a comment. Do I know Katharina? No, I don't. Is it Katrina or Katharina? I don't know. Anyways, messaged you, okay? And I would just message her and say, hey, look we're not even friends. And this is literally all I would say. Hey, Sorry, I muted myself. Okay. Hey, Katharina, I saw, whoopsies, did I mute myself again? No, why is it doing that? I saw your comments on my post about the gummies. They're amazing. Can I send you some info? That's what I would say. Now, also, maybe they don't comment on your post. Okay, maybe they're not commenting on your post. If they liked my post, I was doing the same thing. Hey, thank you so much for the support on my page. Can I give you some info on the gummies? They're amazing. I'm looking for someone to try them at a discount. So I was looking for reasons to reach out for people. Now, if somebody, maybe watch this, you can go to your story, right? We know that we post on our stories, like it's, you know, the 24-hour thing here. It shows you who's viewing it, right? So maybe I'm here talking about the 90-day drop, right? You can see this better on your phone because it will show you the actual people that are looking at it. But I would say things like, hey, I saw you were looking at, oh, right here. Or no, that's not it. I would say, hey, I saw that you were viewing my post about the gummies. I would love to give you the info. Can I send it over to you? Like, I would just be messaging. I don't care what they say. But the key is if somebody said yes to me and they weren't ready to buy, they didn't buy, but they wanted info and they said they wanted the details, I looked at that as they want to do it until they do it. And so I wrote them down on a list and I would follow up with them. I would interact with them. Okay. Another thing that I would do, okay, if this is helping, let me know. I would interact with people. Interacting is a very quick task. It will take you a few minutes long, but it basically is just helping you get exposure. Like, I would interact on people's pages that I recently added from groups. I would interact, nothing to do with the business, just being genuine. And then those people would be like, who's this person? They'd come to my page. Now it's like they're watching me. I'm so consistent every single day. They're watching me. This is the name of the game, you guys. It's really like, you guys want to know the key to success? It's not getting your emotions in the way to where it dictates your action. The consistency over time is what is magic. So I would click feeds. Friends, you can do this right on your phone. And you guys, this is bringing me to people that have posted most recently. So I would comment, you know, I would go, like, if I saw something funny, haha, too good, right? Sharing it. And I know I'm just kind of going through and doing this quick, but like, this is literally what interacting was to me. And I would do this for 5 minutes at a time. Love this aloe, right? This is Mandy. She's going diamond. Love this aloe. This is what I would share. I would interact, right? And then all these new people that were in my timeline, I'm now interacting with them and they're looking at me like, okay, so now maybe they reply back. And then now the Facebook algorithm's like, oh, you guys are friends. They want to be seeing each other's stuff more. Okay. Interacting is a big one. Now, the other thing, you guys, is host to post. Now, people are asking, like, should I be messaging for HAP? Should I be messaging for products? Guys, as you grow your network, you're going to be able to intertwine everything. So you guys, like, when I message for host to post, it's literally to get a post to post. And I'm going to show you what I've been able to do here just today. But my message is very simple. If I was new, I'd be like, hey, I just started a new business. This is very random, not asking you to buy or sell anything, but our team does a giveaway every month. This month, we're giving away $500 to one person. All you have to do is share a post for me. Would it be cool if I sent that over? Now, I was doing a coaching call last night with Corrine. She's a girl on our team about to go Emerald. And she was saying, like, we were kind of talking through, she was like frustrated with some of the lack of response she was getting from HAP. And she said to me last night, she's like, I just had this realization where she's like, I realized that maybe I'm not talking about in my stories, the host to post draws enough because people think it's fake. And I'm like, how do you get people involved in what you're doing? You have to own it. So if nobody's answering your HAP messages, maybe you just need to pop on your stories and say, hey guys, just so you know, I'm not hacked. We're really doing this. You know, this draw, I just partnered with a business. They've been doing it every month for like 5 or 6 years. It's totally free for you to enter. If you want an entry, let me know. One person's going to win $500. Boom. There's credibility for what you're doing, right? So you can be messaging for host to post. Now, I'm going to show you guys, why do we do host to post? These are host to posts I've got up today. Okay. There's one with a comment. If I scroll down, okay, no comment. That's okay. If I scroll down, am I going to get a comment? We'll see. There is a comment tagging me. That's perfect. Awesome. Scroll down. No comment. You guys, do you know that we sign so many people from host to post? How do we do it? Okay. Carla has posted for me. Okay. Tanya has commented on it. What do? Reply. Messaging you. Boom. I'm going to go to her page. I'm going to add her as a friend. Why? Because even if, she doesn't buy today, now she's someone in my network, and I'm going to message her. Hi, Tanya. I saw your comment on my post about the gummies. I'd love to give you the info. Are you looking for weight loss or gut health? Okay, that's what I send over. Now, again, I'm not dictating the results. Oh, okay, so see, that one has blocked me from messaging her. So I'm going to reply to this and say, hey, I can't message you. Please message me the word gummies and I can reply. This is because went crazy on messaging today. But now this person is going to message me the word gummies, and I don't look at the individual host to post of like to dictate the success or failure. I literally just stay consistent with it over time. And you guys, I can't tell you how many people I signed someone the other day that became a distributor that saw me from a host to post. And so it's just being consistent. So it's the posting, it's the growing your network every day so new people see your stuff. It's doing host to post. And guys, if you don't know what host to post is, I'll put a link in this chat right here. There's a 7-minute quick training video that I've recorded. I don't know why I can't do it. If someone wants to throw it in there, but it's being consistent with posting, messaging, growing your network, PAP, and then the follow-up. There's 2 ways to follow up. Number 1, you're going to follow up with your consistency. If I have someone that tells me they want to lose weight, and even if they're not ready to order today, me being consistent, sharing in my stories, you guys will see every single day I share the 30-day drop in my stories. Every single day I'm showing up on my social media. They see it again. Maybe the time isn't right for them, but they see it again. Maybe they're ready for it. That's one form of follow-up. But the other form of follow-up is to write down people's names that have shown interest in the business before or the products before, and then just saying, hey, I know we spoke the other day about you wanting to try blah, blah, blah. Are you ready to get your order in? Now, as a new distributor, if you did these things over and over and over and over again, every single day, you interacted, you grew your network, you posted, you were willing to have conversations, and knowing that they're probably not going to join the first time you talk to them, but you continue doing this. This is how I went diamond in 90 days. I was just massive action. Now, here's another thing that's like kind of next level if you really feel like you want to get into it. Reels are a great way for you to get exposure. I'll do a more specific training just on Reels. And by the way, guys, I'm uploading all these videos to my YouTube again, which is Jackie Deering Training. So make sure you follow me on YouTube because you'll be able to see all the training separated and like find what you need there. But you can see these are my Reels. Some of them have nothing to do with the business. Some of them do, but these are all thousands of views. Like, this is the funny one that I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. All right. It says, this is a meme I found. 10-year-old me listening to a recording to see if I can really sing. That got 26,000 views. And so that's like another way you're going to get exposure. How does this turn into like monetization for your business? Well, if you were to go to my profile, you're going to see that I have 18,000 people following me. Why is that important? Well, because when I post about the product, when I go live, when I do these things, then I have more people that are seeing my stuff. And the enrollments that I get are people I don't know. And so when you're new, I feel like we focus so much on like, okay, my friends and family are here. How do I get past my friends and family? I want you to focus on growing your brand globally on your social media. I want you to focus on getting into a rhythm of posting. It doesn't have to be perfect. Use the product post. Show yourself using your products in your stories. Take the 30-day drop. Be consistent. Show your life. Show the weird things that you do. Show us your sourdough. Show us what you knit. Show us your recipe that you love. Take us on, I love talking with Corinne because she's like, man, I just love to cook on camera. Get on camera and cook. Do whatever makes you happy. But do it consistently so your network starts seeing your name. You can't be in the mindset of, I'm going to be quiet and wait for people to come to me. There's a saying, it's like closed mouths will never get fed. Like, your business isn't going to feed you if your mouth is closed. Your mouth has to be open. Like, you have to be willing to talk about you're branding yourself. Be consistent. Have new conversations every single day. Don't attach yourself emotionally to what people say. I had people tell me no that joined me 2 years later. If I stopped and cared what they were doing because they said no and it hurt my feelings, I would never be here today, and neither would they, right? I grew my network because I wasn't relying on the same 300 people in my network. I was doing host to post because that truly is a lead generation system. But then while I was doing all 4 of those things together, the interaction, all of that, I was learning and getting better. And let me give you one more tip before we get off, guys. And tell me, did this help you today? Like, do you guys like these types of trainings? Do you guys want me to start uploading these to my YouTube so you can plug into them as you need them? Let me know. But what I would do is I would get very, very, very just comfortable with the Road to VIP page. This is our corporate team. They are amazing. They have the greatest product trainings in here. They have the greatest business trainings in here. Just go through and start listening to it. You will build the belief that you can do this business when you plug into the things that teach you it, right? So go under the guides. Look at this roadmap to hitting Ruby. The Sunday night lives. Here's some before and after images for you. How to earn the bonuses. Features and benefits of the 30-day. Like, this is amazing. I never had any of this stuff when I started, and you guys have access to it here. So again, to wrap it up, we post, we grow our network, we message, we do HAP, we talk, we follow up with people, we interact, and we learn. If you can do those 7 things, post, grow your network, talk to people, have conversations, whether it's HAP, whatever, messaging for products, following up with people, interacting with them 5 minutes here and there, and then learning and getting better by plugging into the Road to the VIP. Guys, you could go Ruby, Emerald, Diamond in the next 90 days. You could be earning $20,000 in bonuses. I know that sounds crazy, but you're talking to someone that did it, that came in with no experience and made it happen. And it was just going all in. It wasn't doing it for a day. It wasn't posting once every couple days. Like, own it. Draw the line in the sand, jump over, okay? I love you guys. I'm going to put this up on my YouTube right now, Jackie Deering Training, and hopefully it helped you guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.